Would ya look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. This is incredible!
This is the knowledge source of indiness. Go look for anything you want.
That's not quite right. Hey, it's gonna... No, not Arnold. The entire wall is filled with books. I don't know what to voice do for Librarian Uti. It's really hard voice to replicate. Maybe we can find out something about virages and the moon that never sets. Doesn't looking at these things all the time have an effect on you?
Made me wise. Kongal feels dizzy. Gigantos lose 2 books.
Here's something about the dragons. It also talks about dragoons, too. We can say that the Serdian War was started from the dragoon spirit that was brought by Lloyd. Let's split up and look. Let's just do it. I guess I have to use my brain for the first time in a long time.
Can Kongal read human words?
If Rose were here, she would tell us a lot. They will be back when they finish with their errands. We have to do what we can do now. Okay, let's first talk to Kongal.
It is about Winglies, I guess.
You guess?
Kongal cannot read human characters. Kongal looks pictures.
Let me read it. Winglies are people with wings of light who employ magical power. They had their glory 11,000 years ago and had enormous magical power that could float colossal cities.
City floats?
Yes, it is unimaginable in the current world. They became extinct after the war with humans who were seeking their liberation. But Lanús, who was a Wingly, was alive. Besides, us Dragoons are supposed to be only a legend. A legend does not necessarily tell the truth. Take a look at this picture.
Humans and dragons? No. Dragoons and dragons. And what is this?
Virage manipulated by Winglies. Yeah. Kongal really seems like he's trying. Shannon, did you find out something? This book is talking about the divine moon objects, but they are just divine objects from a legend to begin with. There are no details. If we cannot find out the meaning of the divine moon objects, we think we can find out what Lloyd wants? Okay, let me read the part I found. After the Dragon campaign, humans controlled the continent of Endiness, and divided the continent into 4, and established 3 new countries. To the east Serdio, to the south Tiparoa, to the north Milisesal, and to the west of the continent the untouched land, the Death Frontier. Each country shared 3 divine objects inherited from the Winglies as proof of their alliance. The divine moon objects are said to conceal magical power, however their usage is unknown. Usage is unknown. Must be hidden. There still must be mysteries hidden there or something. I didn't catch it. I'll look into it more. Let's talk with Haschel next. This book talks about the Dragoons. The Dragoons from Legend? Yes, it is. The heroes of the Dragon campaign. According to this, we are the first new Dragoons to come along since that time. Which I kind of personally refuse to believe. Maybe. Dragoons are to be called when history requires them. When history requires them, is that now? Lavitz was a Dragoon, and Graham, Dole, and Lennis too. Were their deaths necessary? Well, yeah, it depends on your point of view. I mean, Lavitz's death obviously wasn't necessary. It is what only history can tell. I, of course, don't know. However, it all started out from the Dragoon spirit that Lloyd brought. If Lloyd is a part of history that is necessary, then our journey seems to be dragged along by his fate. In spite of the fact they were humans, the 7 heroes who led the Dragon campaign to victory 11,000 years ago crossed the sky and cast spells. After they fulfilled their roles, they vanished without the Dragoon spirits, as if it were some unavoidable fate. Now, here's the problem I have with that. We learned for a fact that one of the original 7 was not a human by any means. And another one, it's pretty safe to assume that he was a Giganto. Pretty safe. So, you know. Just kind of like, why would the history books say they were humans? Oh. This legend seems to be telling us that after this journey, we will vanish. Yeah, because we won't be important anymore. It's like how in most video game sequels that even share a world, it's like, do you ever hear about the previous heroes' attempts to save the world? No. Why? Because they don't matter to this story at all. This is a marvelous place. It seems all the wisdom that humans could possibly know is here. I'm reading a book on politics now. This is very... Can you do politics after we take care of Lloyd? Yes, indeed. Now let me read the portion that talks about the dragons. Why would a book on politics mention dragons? According to this, dragons are the second most powerful species of all 107 creatures given life by the divine tree. Their attacks and life power overwhelm others. However, the creator Soa created a balance by reducing the dragon's intelligence. Therefore, they were to be controlled by humans with their wisdom during the Dragon campaign 11,000 years ago. They had fierce battles against the Virages manipulated by the Winglies, and couldn't avoid being annihilated. But they weren't annihilated like the book says. True, and again, they are ruled by the Dragoons. I'll look for more.
It led to the Dragon campaign. It led to the Dragon campaign. What do you need?
Are you acting superior again?
Of course, I am superior.
I prefer him being a hit with the girls over feeling superior.
I don't care about those things. It seems you are interested in the Dragon campaign.
I guess this is Librarian Oot's voice when I'm reading it from now on.
Winglies, divine moon objects, dragons, and dragoons. These are all had something to do with the Dragon campaign. Yes, indeed, I'm an idiot.
Then Lloyd has something to do with the Dragon campaign? Are we this clueless?
The Dragon campaign is my speciality. Maybe I can be of assistance.
Tell me. We only know fragments.
I see. This is the legend of the Dragon campaign that I know.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the legend of the Dragon campaign. Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side, the Dragoons fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power. But the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoons' cause. Then at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Winglies perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
Like, how am I supposed to do that voice, Scoob? That was terrible. Anyways.
That is the story. I guess I'm trying to do it now. Did you find out something related to Lloyd? Oh well, that's unfortunate. You are already here, so you might as well check the reference room upstairs. I'm doing a smoker voice now. Why?
Are there more books?
No, it contains the historical material of merely Sasau. For other people, it may seem to be mere trash. However, for our country, they are all historical artifacts. This is something left by the black monster that brought an inferno down on this country.
The Black Monster?
It has already been 18 years. It is surprising a young man like you knows about it.
I was born in Neat.
God, are you a survivor from that village?
Now, there's tons of little interesting things you can see. Beginning and ending of the Dragon campaign is a wall painted with the theme of the Dragon campaign. Depiction of Dragoons. These are Dragoons during the Dragon campaign. Seems like a painting of the Divine Tree. Stone plate of people with wings. It must be about the Winglies. Relics from the tragic village. Come on. Oh, well, I'm trying to examine this here. It's difficult. The St. Luvia. I've seen this somewhere. Yeah, that's the ghost ship. It's a model of the ghost ship. St. Luvia. Obviously, because, yeah. So the princess of the country was named after a ship. Good job. Actually, I've never tried to examine a lot of this stuff. Oh, only looks like you can really examine the plaques. Oh, there's a model of the divine dragon, based on what people imagined. That is actually a little spoiler. I didn't even notice that. That's cool. Anyways, let's talk to Ute again for another cutscene.
This is the stained glass of the church in Neat. Do you remember seeing this?
Yes, faintly, but I do remember.
It was really a monster. These are the only things that survived the Black Flame.
Do you know anything about what happened to Neat back then? Any survivors or
I know only one.
who is that?
The second sacred sister of Millie Sasau, Sister Luana. It seems you don't know her.
Which is odd considering they were children around the same age in the same very small village. I mean, that would be an interesting turn of events that Dart and Luana were old friends. Wonder if I should change that in my fan fiction. Nah, that's changing too much. But then again, I'm changing a lot of things about what happened in Neat, so why not? Sounds interesting.
However, I can tell you a little about the Black Monster. There is a legend about the Black Monster and the Moon Child. Would you like to hear it?
You have to hear it, so yes, please.
It is ironic, but the people who visit the church in need pray for their own happiness by looking at this stained glass which shows the legend of the Black Monster and the Moon Child.
Why did the gods create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moon Child. The legend says the Moon Child revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moon Child. This sad karma is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
The Moon Child, though, however, purify is the wrong word. More like purges.
Sorry, slight spoiler, but yeah, that's the big twist. Just a simple word like purify got mixed up with purges. Nothing has changed. Am I hesitating? It's silly. Now, there is stardust here, right in that lamp. Right in that lamp that dangles there. Sadly, Rose cannot pick it up for whatever reason. Probably because this is a different instance of the game, is my best guess. So we actually have to come to the tragic village of Neat. Mother, I am back. Mother, it's been a while since the tragic day I lost my sight. I am able to see today, thanks to the love of many people, like Seti here. May the divine tree bless all the victims of the tragedy. Who is it? I didn't mean to surprise you. You are just a traveler. Please don't be alarmed. Oh, I feel so much pain and I feel sick today. I don't know what's going on. Chest pains like crazy. There are people of Neat and my mother sleeping here. Are you here to visit the grave too? I guess so. Then you know about Neat? Uh-huh. We have to witness Neat's burning down 18 years ago once again.
Where is Princess Luvia? I will never tell you. Ah!
I can't see, Mom. I'm scared. Don't come.
Where is Princess Luvia? Where did you hide the moon child?
We don't know. What kind of spitefulness do you have toward our village?
You want to die with your daughter?
I'm scared. Princess Luvia left for the sea. This must be enough to satisfy you. Now leave this village.
The chance to eliminate the moon child comes only once every 108 years. It's the time of birth, when the moon glows a blood color. The newly born moon child has a magic power. That magic power changes everyone around it into an evangelist for the god, a servant to help prepare for the descending of the god.
I'm not going to argue that this is entirely possible, but what really would they do if the moon child died? Wouldn't that just break whatever curse the magic power of the moon child gives off? I mean, I'm sure in the 11,000 years since, nearly 12,000 if you do the math, like I keep on saying, the Black Monster has tried sparing the people, but it just seems like there's a lot of workarounds that could have been done to prevent this ever-continuing cycle of destruction.
My objectives will not be satisfied until I kill every single person who was present as the moon child passed through.
Answer me. It's hot. It's burning, Mom. Like, there's just so many workarounds to this supposed curse that the moon child brings. It was a miracle that I survived. I see, and you were blinded back then. Yes, however, the god imparted me with something else. Sister Luana can see people's souls, but she can feel their pain too. Because of this, Sister Luana has suffered. Now I can appreciate this power that I have, because it allows me to heal the pain in people's hearts. If you need to heal the pain in your heart, please tell me. I can help you. That's not necessary. By the way, are you done? Yes, I will go back to Deningrad soon. May I join you? Even if you are with knights, the forest is filled with dangerous monsters. I can protect you from them. I see. Then I'll ask you to come with us. I love the design of the Knights of Milisasau. I really do. And now we're in the home of Meru. And we're at about 30 minutes, well, almost, we're getting close to 30 minutes into this video. See, it's going to take a while. It's been a long time. I wonder if everyone's doing alright. I wonder if they feel lonely without me. Boom! Whoa! Hey, watch out! Who is this coming through the boundary? Who are you not knowing me? Meru? Is that you, Meru? Gohara? Come on, embrace. Come on. Yeah, if you haven't figured out, Meru's a Wingly. Long time no see. You look great. Do you think I am really great? How could you leave without telling me? Where have you been? Hey, I came all the way back here. You don't need to yell at me. Aren't you happy to see me? I'm very happy to see you. But leaving the forest is our taboo. You left the forest, so I don't know if everyone else in the forest will forgive you, Meru. Who cares about taboos? Everybody in this forest and the humans outside, both of us are living in the same world. How can we have to draw a line and lock ourselves in like this? That's what I want to know. I have been living in this forest forever. I wish I knew. I'm going to ask the ancestor. I won't ask you anymore. I thought the ancestor was like really old, but he is old, but he's not 11,000 years old. He's only, I think he says he's 500, well, close to 500, 400 something. Point is, Winglies live a lot longer than humans do. So the ancestor's a natural long-living Wingly at 400. I'm home! Oops, it seems I'm not that welcome. It's Meru. Meru's back. This is my home. I can come home anytime. Such selfishness is not tolerated. There is no place to come home to, Meru. But that's true. I have to give unique voices to these guys. They're reoccurring. You are the black sheep of the proud Winglies. How dare you shamelessly come back? I thought you were satisfied with your decadent human life, weren't you? Bardell, what are you talking about? Go back to the humans. And wait there for the moment we destroy the humans. Stop it. No, oh, that's the ancestor, sorry.
Stop it.
The ancestor!
You left the forest on your own volition. How come you came back?
I just wanted to see everybody.
Leaving the forest is an unforgivable mortal sin. Didn't you know that when you left for the world of humans? As well as that, you could never come back here.
Yes, I did, but it's strange. The world is 100 times bigger than this forest. There are, of course, bad humans, but there are many good humans, too. You never met them, and you shouldn't hate them.
There are people who hate and detest humans just because they are humans, but their number is few. We just want to protect our life, that's all. Humans have always been afraid of the magic power of Winglies. The fear eventually turns itself into a need to tyrannize us and take some action, either to subjugate or kill Winglies.
To be fair, Melbu does seem like kind of a tyrannical leader. If you really taken to looking at a few things.
That's why we need our own world, like this forest, where humans cannot enter. Go back to the other world. Your existence angers the others.
I understand. I'll leave. Meru! Mother!
Leave the girl alone.
Father, you must be kidding.
That's the rule. We are going.
Mother. Father.
It must be hard for you, but you must go back, Meru.
Right, the younger Bardell had the deeper voice.
Get out of our forest at once! Get out of our forest at once!
There's a reason why I made the elder Bardell have a whiny voice. Trust me. Gahara? What are you doing? Oh, so yeah, Gahara is Meru's fiancé. They mention that a little bit later. Anyways, in a secret scene, not one that you have to see because as part of the story. Quiet. I want to talk between just the two of us. Seems you received a horrible welcome. It's nothing to me. Stop talking tough, Meru. It was just bad timing. Everybody is feeling tense lately. Is that my fault too? No, recently the earth is surging. Don't you feel it, Meru? I've been feeling it a little bit. The animals in the forest are acting savage. This must be the cause. But what is this? Ancestor Blano said that it is an omen of a dragon coming back to life. And it is not the usual one. Even our ancestors, who had much stronger magic power, couldn't defeat it. What kind of dragon is that? It's the strongest dragon of all, the king of dragons, with 7 magical eyes. the Divine Dragon. Divine Dragon? The ancestor says that the seal has half dissolved. That's why everybody is nervous. But we have a Dragon Buster and a Dragon Block Staff, don't we? The sword for killing dragons, the Dragon Buster, has been lost. That's the sword Lloyd has. Anyone got any guesses what that means? It wasn't me. We know, because it was hidden with the staff in a place that only the ancestor could open. And the talk you wanted between just the two of us is about the dragon? That too. But I really wanted to tell you is something else. Miru, don't leave me. I want you to be at my side. I can protect you if everybody opposes you. You are kind as always. But if you do, you will be hated as well. I gotta go. Everyone's waiting for me. You have friends? They are all cool. They show me and teach me many things. Ciao! Miru! Or Gorharaha. I don't even know how to say his name. Ooh. Well, that's not good. The Eye of Sauron and the Mouth of Sauron have mixed together and become a dragon. No, not funny to anybody else? Okay.
What are you going to do? Are you going to pursue that man, Lloyd? When you get time, go visit Neat. You cannot change the past. However, you can face it. By facing it, maybe you can find out where you are from and where you want to go.
I'm not doing well. I guess he wasn't just a snob. Well, we have to wait for Rose and Maru. Huh? Is anything wrong? No, I just felt a little shiver, that's all. I feel something is wrong. Anyways, this video has gone on for almost 40 minutes. As I said, long period of time without any save point. So anyways, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off and saying, have a good day or whatever time it is wherever you are. In the next episode, we shall meet back up with our missing party members. And then, well, yeah. That's all, really. Meet up with our missing party members and then continue with the story. Bye-bye now.